Alright, episode 2. I know first episode was more of a test run, but here we go. Part 2, officially, because the last time I kinda got a little messed up and then time changes. I have to make a better schedule for this, but let's just get into it because I know the intros are long and boring. Oh, wrong save. Oh, no, quit. Shit. I pressed new game to say continue. My bad. Okay. like an endless runner game? I play a lot of those on my phone. Sure, whatever works. Just close your eyes and think. What would Sonic do? And find your argument. Alright, let's prove we're not grasping. Let's follow the train of thought on fire and fire a comeback. Like Sonic would do. Okay, what is this? Oh, Emilio's Dream Gear? Oh, okay. Okay, oh, it's an actual runner game. Oh, wow, alright. Alright then, alright, let's do this. This reminds me of that one game, the one App Store game. I think it's Sonic Dash. Shit was amazing. That was one of my favorite games as a kid. Oh, okay, I got hit. This is actually pretty fun. This is a decently fun game for this. Oh, that's it? I guess it was just like the... Just like a little intro into how it's going to be played. Sure, the shelf fell, but there's nothing around for the shelf to fall into. You're telling me on a train this well kept that the damage was here before we arrived? I remember voices like, well, oh god, I'm good. I believe someone is responsible for hitting the shelf. You just said, okay, yeah, I think I got it. You just said nothing was around for the shelf to fall into. What was the shelf hit with then? Stick. What is this? A stick? You truly believe a stick can do this kind of damage? Oh, okay, again, alright, let's do this. Nah, something's up with Amy though. She's lying. She's doing something. She really think we are gonna believe her, but no. She's up to something for sure. She's definitely up to something. 100% up to something. You're right, a stick can't do this kind of damage to the shelf on its own. But it's attached to something it could, like, let's say, excuse me, a hammer. Ark! This isn't a stick at all, is it? This is actually the handle to your Pico Pico hammer. You attempted to hit the shelf out of the way, but you failed. The handle to the hammer snapped right off. It's as you both said, I tried to get us all out with my hammer, but I failed. I gave the big shelf a whack and the handle ripped right off. I figured it was no big deal and tried to hide it, but I suppose my embarrassment got the better of me. So she just hit it because she was embarrassed. Wow. What an incredible way to waste time. She does look genuinely sorry about the situation. Yeah, look at the sorry face, yeah. Tails is low-key great detective. I never expected your hammer to snap like that, Amy. It was one of my backups. It's a little lighter to carry around. I didn't think I needed it. Well, lucky for you, I'm a detective, and I dabble as a mechanic. Let me see both pieces of the hammer. Just tighten things here, a little elbow grease there, and fixed. Tails, thank you. According to my calculations, if you hit the shelf right, here it is. If you hit the shelf right here, it should do the trick. Alright, stand back. The shelf completely shattered. Incredible. We did it. We're free. Great job, Amy. Let's go out there. Yeah, let's start this because this little bit that we've had kind of took forever. Oh, stuff got messed up. Wait, is that Sonic? It can't be! Look how fucking shocked he is. Sonic! Someone murdered my dog, Sonic! Why is she like happy about it though? I don't know, something about this face is kind of like happy. Yeah, look, nah, she ain't tricking nobody. Something's up with this woman. Looks like the game's begun. I'm finding out who did this at once. I think it'd be funnier if he actually accidentally died somehow, and everyone just believes it's like just a roleplay. Okay, Amy, wait! I want to figure out who did this too. Wait for me! Emilio. Gosh darn it, Emilio, you're so slow. Like, what is your problem? You're not me, clearly, because my name's not Emilio, so. Anyways. What a whirlwind! I'm exhausted already. That was really convincing, Sonic. Wait! Sonic? Please tell me I actually... That would be so good. Oh, body numb can't move. What are you saying? I don't understand. I just need to rest. Sonic, is he actually hurt? He's not moving. Are those wounds on him genuine? My hand's on his wrist, but I don't sense a pulse. Am I doing this right? What in the world is going on? Is this part of the murder mystery or is this serious? Sonic! Sonic! Oh, wait, so... Oh, no. Oh, no, I feel myself panicking. Calm down, Emilio. What did I do? Yeah, you need to calm down, Emilio. Oh my god, what is flash tax? I need you to do everything in your power to make sure our paying guests are well taken care of. Understood. These guests are incredibly renowned, which means they must be remarkably rich. So I leave their care to you, Emilio, my favorite employee. Surely you won't let me down on this last ride. Wait, okay. Is Sonic really hurt or not? Because if he is, that'd be hilarious. I think it'd be more funnier and interesting, like I said, if it was real. I need to catch up to Amy and Tails and get to the bottom of this. Even if there is part of the game, I just can't risk it. I'll keep everyone safe, conductor. You'll see. Alright. The murder summit. Wait. Title card. Okay, so okay, now it's really starting, I guess. Guess that was like the intro. Alright, fun. The saloon car. This is where Knuckles is. It's my goat. It's my other goat. I have multiple. Well, look at this list. Amy, where are you? Tails, where are you? Let's go, Amy. I've looked around. I don't see her. I don't think Amy's already gone on the head. It seems she's really excited. Did you see something? Did you need something from me? Yeah, just a question, really. How do I put this? Wait, what if Sonic is actually hurt? Ha! He's laughing. Sonic doesn't go down so easily. He's on a train full of his friends. Nothing would actually happen to him. We're just all really committed to the mystery for Amy. You have nothing to worry about, promise. Plus, Sonic likes to nap in a lot of strange spots. He's fine. He's making a lot of sense, but it can't shake what Sonic said to me. Is this really part of the murder mystery game, or is there something deeper happening? I need more evidence to figure out what's going on. Can I tag along with you? It's my job to keep an eye on you. I'll tag along with Tails. If you don't mind, it's cool if we tag along with you. Of course. Sure. Now, if I ever need a snack, you've got me. Fair. As I said, the best detectives have sidekicks, so I'm happy to have you. If you ever catch me looking glum, though, just know it's because, where's my lure card? The last guy to work a case with me ditched our practice to join the evil doctor. Oh yeah, the flicker guy, I think. Not a proper detective without baggage. This is true. Ye varmints, what are ye all doing in my saloon? Sounds like a pirate. He's trying so hard to stay in character. Knuckles, we're trying to figure out who murdered Sonic. I can see that. Amy moseyed through and told me all about it. Enough of that. Wonder how long you kept that voice up for Amy. We were wondering if you could tell us what you were up to before the murder. Anything to help us establish your alibi, and no, I have nothing to tell you either. Tired of you. Leave me alone. It's obviously agitated about something, but why take it on us? I know better than to argue with Knuckles, so it seems we're on our own. Emilio, we need to figure out what Knuckles was up to while we were all apart. Let's investigate for clues and then interrogate. Right, then. Let's do it. Okay. Clearly we don't be able to see Super Monkey Ball to try. Super Monkey Ball? Do we think it broke when the train sped up? The damages look more to be caused by punches. Oh, he probably got mad. Knuckles. Yeah. What are you two looking at for me? I mean, what are you two looking at me for? Smashed Arcade is added to your inventory. Must have got trash can. Something always hid in the trash. Let's check here. Sadly, this one's empty as well. I'm starting to think there's a theory always having happened in trash as well. It's only a matter of time, Tails. Have faith. It's as they say. One man's trash is another man's treasure. I think Tails is ignoring me. Okay. What is that? Chili? Beans? A bowl of assorted nuts. The classic saloon snack. Crunch, crunch, crunch. Kinda bland. Huh? Seems like someone licked all... Ew, what the... Licked all the salt off them? What? Black Tui. Or maybe they're just insulted. That's disgusting. Oh, okay. We have red lipstick. Isn't that rouge or something? One of them has red lipstick. Emilio, this is interesting. What is it? Just a few used cups? Sure, but why are there 3? Knuckles, we're really thirsty. Emilio, this is one has lipstick on the rim. That's not Knuckles' color at all. Someone else's must have been here. We should log this. These cups are sorry. I think we found enough clues. Let's interrogate Knuckles and find out what really happened. Yeah, we'll talk to the train first. Well, it's not really helpful. Yeah, pretty helpful. What's the arms doing to my hair? Fix it up a bit. That's incredible. One interesting tech. What hair? This little hair down here? Uh-oh. Should I fear my job for a little bit? Should I fear for my job a little bit? How well can it microwave? Sure. Nothing over here. Oh. Oh, that's funny. The door is locked tight. We can't go any further. Wonder how Amy was able to leave then. Good point. When were those doors locked and how long were they locked for? Well, I have to keep this in mind. Doesn't she have the key? She has like a master key that the conductor gave her in the beginning of the game. I thought I told you to leave me alone. Please don't beat me up. I like your hat. Oh, he's blushing. Knuckles, are you blushing? I said leave me alone. Doesn't look like he's used to being complimented. Who wouldn't compliment my goat? That's the goat. What the hell? Did you just adjust your hat a bit so we could see it better? I said leave! Can I take your order and start? Okay, what? Let's just interrogate. Knuckles, Amelia and I need to determine what you were doing during the hour the murder took place. I already told you, buzz off. You're not getting anything out of me. Thankfully, we don't need you to say much. What happened there is probably obvious. It is. We have evidence too. We do? Emilio, just take a look at our inventory. What was distracting Knuckles during the time Sonic was murdered? Oh, yeah, the smashed arcade. The arcade machine. Ha! What makes you think I touched it? Oh, okay, thanks. Shit. We're thinking now. I understand how it's has to do with thinking, but, well, I'm sure something. It's definitely funner than doing. Oh, God. Hold on, I can't talk while I play this game. A little hard to think and talk. I can barely multitask. Okay, there we go. Interesting way to think, per se, but, I'm sure it makes sense somehow. It's better than just tapping. This isn't a tough one, Knuckles. Knuckles, you clearly touched the arcade machine because... His hair? No, it wasn't. What evidence do you have of the damages or punches? What are you all staring for my hands for? Yeah, you're kind of Knuckles. Knuckles, you clearly destroyed the arcade machine. But why? I need a punching bag. None were available to me. Just a sudden urge to punch, huh? I believe repairing the arcade machine will give us an answer. How will you? I'm on it. Emilio, distract Knuckles while I fix Super Monkey Ball. Bring it on. Oh, thank you. Emilio's Dream Gear. I'm very focused right now. Oh god, okay. There we did it. I did not get enough rings. What happens? Wait, what happens if I don't get enough rings? Yeah, now tell us to get away from the arcade cabinet. No, try again. I have to get Super Monkey Ball fixed. Oh, I was not paying attention to the rings part. Okay. Okay, more rings, more rings. It's because I keep it. Whoa, I got it. First try. It's amazing. I'm so good at the game. I got 41. The arcade machine is fixed. No, don't look at the scores. Quick, look at the stars. I'm pulling it up now. Vector, 7,501. Nuck, 7,500. I did good. What's the problem? He's got bagel, candy, ultimate, bread, apple, toast. Who the hell are these robots? Anyways, he got 1 point below. I mean, that's pretty good. Nothing, obviously. Tells us something massive. Look at the name at the top of the list. It's Vector! He's supposed to be in the library car. The picture is beginning to be painted here. You competed with Vector to play. You competed with Vector to see who could get the highest score. And Vector beat you. And in frustration, you destroyed the arcade cabinet. He's punching the air in frustration. You're guessing. Where's your proof? Where's your evidence? Where's Vector's a common name? Prove me and here is now. Oh, thank you. Okay. I'm gonna get this first try again. Don't worry, guys. I got this. I'm definitely not gonna fail this time at all. Whoa! I totally just did that again by myself. I got 42. I got like more than 35. Now, Emilio, what proves Vector was here with Knuckles? I guess the used cups, yeah. No! I thought it was strange there was more than one cup sitting next to you. While you were supposed to be participating in the murder mystery game for Amy's birthday, you and Vector enjoyed some drinks playing arcade. It's not I wasn't. And don't tell Amy. I think we're on the right track here. It's as you say, Vector. It's as you say. Vector popped in at the top of the hour wanting to play the arcade machine with me. We went back and forth trying to figure out the game out, but when we did, we competed for the highest score. When he bested me, I destroyed the machine. No proof of his win. I was trying to fix the arcade cabinet before you two came in, honestly. I didn't want to be caught. And that's my story and alibi. I've already told an abridged version of this to Amy. Boy, this friend group has a lot of pride issues. Well, that explains one of the used cups. But what of the cup with lipstick market? That's Rouge. Yeah, Rouge was in here too. Yeah. It's inconsequential. Not worth mentioning. I didn't even know Knuckles knew that big of words. She searched around for something but failed. Made fun of our game and left, of course. Obnoxious, that one. Yeah, maybe I'm the fucking idiot, actually. But you offered her a drink, apparently. Listen, I don't know why she showed up, and I told you everything that happened before the train sped up. Are you satisfied with will you two relent? I understand the scenario. Vector visited to play the games, Rouge couldn't find something and left, then Knuckles destroyed the machine. That all makes sense to me. Thank you for answering so many of our Actually, that's not everything, it is, Knuckles. I want to step back to something I noticed. One more name at the high score list doesn't make sense. Emilio, can you take one more time? An odd name at the high score list. What is the hell talking about? Toast, apple, bread, bagel? I don't know. Oh, I have to choose. Toast, apple, bread, ultimate? Yeah, that one's hard. All the other names have food theme, but this one. Who here goes by ultimate? Oh! Shadow, the ultimate light bomb! You may not know, but there's someone here that goes by the title, the ultimate life form. Yep, Shadow. There's really someone here that goes by that. That's the GOAT. Of course he is. He's always aura farm. He's the GOAT. He spends so much time with Piccolo. Like, Piccolo's dynamic cookouts, Shadow's always there, just chilling. Nothing sneaks by you, does it, bud? Vector and I were struggling so much with the game, but then Shadow dropped by, so Shadow was here too. He taught us the game and was the first to get his name on the scoreboard. Vector and I then fought to beat Shadow's score. They're both very annoying. You all immediately had to complete, huh? He gave me this before he left. Okay, okay. Shadow told me to lock the door and to not open it for anyone, then he left. Shadow, does that mean Shadow might have killed? Well, wait. Shouldn't I be able to see? Yeah. Okay, Shadow should be over here in the big train, no conductors, but he was over here. An SPO and Vector will be over there, Rouge and Blaze. So we got Rouge, Blaze, and Shadow over here, but they dispersed into their carts. I'm gonna say it's either Shadow, the conductor, or Rouge, honestly. That'd be pretty funny. Or it could be Tail. Oh, that'd be a great twist. When Vector was leaving, I locked the door behind him, saw no one else after locking the door. That's the honest truth. So when Amy came through here not too long ago, did you open the door for her? No, I think she has some sort of key too. That's right, the conductor gave her that special birthday key. Yep, I told you. When I have a lot of questions. What happened in the library to cause Vector to come here? Why is Shadow locking doors, and what was Rouge searching for? Exactly. I don't know. They didn't tell me. Even though I asked with that cowboy accent. You're gonna have to find them and ask them yourselves. Alright, to the next cart. More information than I expected to get there, but it seems we can move on. As of right now, I believe your story, Knuckles. We'll only know for sure when to confirm things with Vector. Fair enough. The library's the next car. I'll open the lock for you. Give whoever killed Sonic an earful for me. Detective Tails and Butler. I liked it better when he wasn't talking to us. Will do, Sheriff. Come on, Emilio. Let's head to the library. On it. Damn, this is like a really nice cart. Library cart. Oh, is that a conductor? All this stuff getting heavy, I'll dump what I don't need. Everyone's favorite journalist reporter, Amy Rose, is hot on the scoop. I'm heading I'm heading out. You've been fabulously helpful. Already before you go, SBO. Already? Before you go, SBO and I want to give you your presents. My presents? You're both too sweet, thank you. Vector, it seems we have more guests. Amy, there you are. Have you found any leads yet? Want us to try and find any clues? Leads. Oh, the detective pair needs to help them the birthday go. Ah, she knows everyone's allowed to be a sassy on their birthday. This tip is just too juicy to ignore. I'll see you all around. Don't worry, Sonic. I'll be the one to avenge you, and quick. But how are you gonna leave? The door next door is locked. Oh, you doubt the birthday girl. She has the birthday key. The birthday girl has a master key. Right. The birthday girl gets the birthday key. Of course, it's a birthday privilege. I'll solve this case before anyone else. Bye. Amy may be hasty, but she's thorough. Now, what are you two doing? Looking mighty suspicious, I say. I'm detective, so I can't be the murderer. And I'm, here to ask if anyone's like, let's go with this. Things are going great. Not sure if you forgot it, but there was a murder. Well, I mean, besides that. Besides murder, my social skill is non-existent. I'm Vector, the butcher. I'm licensed to handle raw meat. But why is he in the library car? That doesn't make sense. And I'm SBO, the poet. Poetry. A resonant message from the poet to read meant to challenge our delicate perspectives with the most rhythmic of prose. I don't like poetry. That's not very fun for me. Can I hear some? No. Oh, gosh darn it. Do I have to read this? Okay, that's sort of okay. Teardrops in the spring. Can you hear me sing? La 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 la. D D D D. That was pretty terrible. Was that it? I have more if you like. Cherry blossoms in the spring. What? Okay, I'm satisfied for now. Thanks. At least he's rhyming, I suppose. Emil and I here to establish both of your alibis. Can you walk us through what happened after Amy had everyone leave the dining car? Oh, sure, it's simple. We explained this to Amy, actually. When we're all sent off, Rouge, Blaze, Shadow, and Sonic all passed by the library car, where Amy told me and SPO to stay. I promptly picked a book off the shelf and made myself comfortable. Vector got bored, so he left to see what Knuckles was up to on the saloon car. Yep. Where was Rouge? We happened to see her lipstick stain on a cup on the saloon car. Rouge came over to the library car, seemingly looked for something. Okay, she was looking for something. Then she went to search the saloon car. Yep, okay. She came back shortly after when we heard to shout, "No way!" at the brochure stand over there. She left back to the casino car before Shadow came through and locked the door. I wonder what she found. Obviously been on the hunt for something. After Rouge left, Shadow walked through the casino car, then entered the library car and locked the doors behind him. More importantly, why has Shadow been locking doors? Shadow walked through the library car to the saloon car where Knuckles and I were playing games. Okay. He insisted on showing us up at the Super Monkey Bell. I got so engrossed by the rolling monkey action, I hardly noticed when Shadow left the saloon car. I guess he walked through the library car to the casino car, again locking the doors behind him, then returning to the lounge car, where he was meant to be stationed. When Vector came back, he realized Knuckles locked the door to the saloon car. We were stuck in the library car. That's when the train sped up. We were worried about the bookshelves falling on us, but we got through it alright. We sat trapped until Amy arrived asking questions. She's the one that told us someone murdered Sonic. And yeah, that's all that happened. Okay. All these locked doors. It seems Vector or Espio could have left the library car or the saloon car. Thank you both for the cooperation. We're just gonna peek around and we'll return it all with any questions. If you return with any meat, I'll chop it up for you. And if you'd like to serenade with my poem, I've got you covered. Thanks, guys. Their alibi seems solid enough, but we should still search for clues. What we're looking for is any evidence that proves that why they're saying is true. We need to confirm Vector's reason for leaving his post and determine if FPO was actually the library car reading. Indubitably, my friend, indubitably. Indubitably. Okay. A tall task, but we can do it. Let's get to the bottom of this, Tails. Absolutely. Okay. Oh yeah, I forgot. Victor's headphones on. Wow, I wish I could stop and look at all these books, but Sonic needs me. No time to rest. Alright, let's move on then. Well, I mean, a little peek wouldn't hurt. He's scavenging through the book titles exactly. He's like a kid in a candy shop and accused of genius in train library. That's odd. I know some books have fallen out on the floor and everything, but every book on the shelf is alphabetical order, but this one, the Mirage Express Manual. It's the user guide to the Mirage Express, the train we're currently on. Do you think someone found it on the ground and put it back? Maybe, but it is interesting. Let's take note of this. Mirage Express added to the article. Okay. Oh, sorry, excuse me. Brochures. I think it's brochures Rouge we're looking through. There are travel destination ideas here, like amusement parks, caverns, hotels, restaurants. Oh, look at this. There's a couple maps here. It seems to be the map of the library car. The books are categorized by genre, which are listed here. I love a good overhead map. Let's take it. Map right. Should we take this brochure about a cave? Too? Look, there's a salat. I don't know what that said. Nah, leave it. Oh, yeah, that's fair. Nobody shares my fondness for caves. Alright, we're learning more and more about our friend Emilio here. Very well. Okay. Next card. Shadow supposedly walked through the library car before going into the saloon car. When Shadow left the library car, he locked his door on his way out. There's got to be a reason why he's doing this. Should we make a note of it? Yeah, I do believe we should. Shadow's lock is added to the door. The inventory. I think we found enough clues. Let's interrogate Vector and his PO. Vector. Oh yeah. Did you bring me any meat to chop? I may be a butcher, but they confiscated my meat cleaver before getting on the train. You actually tried to bring a knife on the train? I'm a man of authenticity, Tails. Without a knife, I'm just a chef in a ketchup-stained apron, not a butcher. Right. I think you had a knife on you. We definitely think you were the murderer. But what if I hid the knife? You know, I'm not the biggest fan of this line of thought. Interrogate. So, the two of you don't believe us, eh? It's not that I don't trust either of you, but I wouldn't be a proper detective without examining the validity of your alibis. Emilio and I are here to confirm two things. Why Vector left to go play games with Knuckles, and if SPO really was reading in the library car. Vector, we'll start with you. Why don't you leave the library car? Why did you leave the library car to visit Knuckles? We're prepared to present evidence if need. Oh, that's easy. I got bored. Oh. What? I wasn't entertaining him enough, it seems. Vector enjoys being social. Plus, we were instructed to mingle. I remember the arcade machine in the saloon car, so I figured I'd go check it out. This seems to line up with information we gathered, Knuckles. Well, that brings our attention to you, SPO. Rouge entered the library car, found something, then left. You said you immediately started reading, but were you actually reading the entire time you were in the library car? Of course he was. Once SPO starts reading, he doesn't stop till it's done. I've seen it happen. It must have been a good read. What was the book? SPO doesn't owe you that, detective. Let the man live. What if it was embarrassing? What kind of things do you think I read? If you won't talk, I have a hunch on what that book might be. Amelia, could you help me out? Alright, Amelia, what book do you think SPO may have been reading? The manual. But why would he want the Mirage Express manual? Interesting. The manual? You think SPO was reading instructions? What argument could you possibly have to support this? Oh, alright. Let's do this. Oh, we got 4 rows now. I did it first try. Let's go. I'm so good. I'm just too good at this game. Oh god. There are books scattered around the floor, sure, but the remaining books on the shelves were all in alphabetical order. All except this manual, meaning someone, at the very least, picked the manual up and put it back in the correct place. This lack of attention to detail isn't normally like you, SPM. Hey! Now, I won't have you insulting my pal like that. Calm down, Vector. I know you mean well, but I can handle myself. Apologies, SPM. A butcher and a poet friendship can form anywhere. This is indeed the book I was reading. The Mirage Express manual. Trains are cool. In that case, we'd like to ask you a few questions about the manual, Emilio, if you don't mind. Could you ask SPO some questions about the manual? Just flip to the page and ask one. Ooh, I see a quiz. SPO, can the manual prove you read it? Which page should I quiz him on? Let's go, in the middle. No, you know what? Let's go to the end. Okay, what efficient, extremely accurate technology was installed to assist in keeping the train spotless? Robotic arms during events that can perform a variety of tasks and are responsible for cleaning up trash and messes afterwards. I remember the conductor saying the train can plan itself. Though I have a feeling the train company just did want to hire any janitors. The robotic arms can also detect weapons or explosives being brought onto the train, ensuring passenger safety. Seems like SPO aced that question in the middle. Hit him with another one. Oh, okay, which page do I choose now? Let's go to the beginning. What is the Mirage Express cancellation policy? No refunds, and you will be charged a no-show fee. This does not apply if you are over the age of 65. Gee, the person who made this rule must have been over 65. Last one, Mel. Let's see if SPO can go 3 to 3. Gotcha. Which page should I pick last? Let's go middle. What was implemented to support the conductor's duties and ease general train obligations? An intelligent data processing system. It works in tandem with the conductor to assure smooth travel for guests. I remember this. The train has autopilot, but it can't access a full suite of capabilities without the conductor present. Now, did I pass your little test? Yeah, I guess so. Totally. That's why you're able to retain all this information so quickly. A poet's brain is often surprising. I don't know if I had been bragging about that. I don't know if I'd be bragging about that. Jeez, man. Fix that. You clearly read the manual. Those answers feel far too specific to be guesses. And you both had the nerve to ask questions about my buddy like that? Don't we want to be supportive of folks here, Hedgehog? You have to admit, though, reading the entire time a murder occurred does sound a bit suspicious, even if true. But he answered all my questions so calmly. It's very impressive. No, I understand everyone's cautious attitudes. Victor was the only one to see me reading, after all. My alibi is hard to be substantiate, despite being the truth. Well, you definitely read through the manual, so I suppose we can... SPO, is that true? Victor was the only one to see you read. Yes, that's correct, problem. Frankly, I don't believe that can be true. And we have evidence to back it up. Emilio? Your voice puts me on the spot. Okay, now think. We should have a piece of evidence that linked to someone who also saw SPO reading before them. Shadow, right? Well, Shadow or Rouge, because it wasn't Rouge. Shadow. Shadow's locked. Please pray. Please pray. Tell me what this has to do with anything. We're open now. Let's get our argument together. Oh, okay. In my mind, if he was in the cart, doesn't that mean he would have seen him? If he was in the cart with him, he would have saw SPO reading. So that means 2 people would have saw SPO reading. It wouldn't have only been Vector. And I am doing bad at this game. Oh lord. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Oh, I'm gonna lose. Oh, I did it! I did! Every single time I did. I get it first try. I told you. I always get it first try. I know what you're talking about. Shadow walked through the library car to get to the saloon car, where he set the original high score on the arcade machine. Yeah, but I ended up beating it. It wasn't that high of a score long. Crocs are natural gamers. SPO said he saw Shadow enter the library car, but he's mentioned nothing about Shadow's return. He only mentions that Vector came back. When Shadow left Knuckles and Vector in the saloon car, SPO was fully seated reading his book for a good while at this point. We know Shadow had to walk back through this library car when he left the saloon car. Damn, Tails is on it, bro. I wouldn't even guess that. Honestly, I completely forgot about that part. So there's absolutely no way Shadow and SPO didn't notice one another on Shadow's return trip. I mean, it was a simple slip-up. I was just fully immersed on my book, but I didn't notice Shadow. You're telling me the sound of doors opening and locking wouldn't have caused you to look up? He's sweating! He's sweating! Well, you see, I can sense SPO's desperation here. Defending the argument that was reading the entire time isn't easy. So if you didn't see Shadow returning from the saloon car to lock all the doors, then at the moment, were you really in the library car at all? But how would SPO leave? Shadow locked all the doors, and no one saw SPO in the saloon car. It's a mystery, my dear Emilio. One that I would love for SPO to solve. You gotta believe me. That cool demeanor is vanishing. I was so involved in my book, I didn't notice Shadow pass back through the library car, honestly. When Vector returned, he even had to tap me on the shoulder to get my attention. Yeah, I think I remember doing that. I must avenge my friend's death, so I'll ask you again, SPO. If you weren't there for Shadow to see If you weren't there for Shadow to see you reading, then how did you leave the library car? I wasn't. I didn't. Why doesn't this seem right to me? Tails definitely feels like he's onto something, but I don't see it. Was Espio simply sitting reading, or did he somehow vanish to not notice Shadow's return to the library car? What should I do? I'm gonna join Tails. Tails seems to be quite on it, and Espio seems a little shaky. No, I can't interrupt Tails while he's onto something. I'll tell him to continue this line of questioning and... No, my favorite and beloved employee, please, protect the passengers aboard this train. They must be taken care of. If you fail, the lawsuits will be torturous. Don't allow such an old, feeble soul to get sued. Okay. I don't know what the point of those flashbacks are, but they keep popping up. I have to make sure our guests are taken care of. I have to speak up. Tails! We have to have a piece of evidence that can answer all our problems. Alright, my fellow associate, lay it on me. What piece of evidence shows Shadow and Espio wouldn't have seen one another? Oh, so now I'm defending Espio. I don't know. What would be proof? I have no idea. What would... A Shadow's lock rig use that? For sure. Oh. Oh, maybe the... I don't know. I'm gonna just do it. Alright, now let's get my thoughts in order. I could be right. I don't know how this game works. We'll get it. Oh, I'm locked in. Damn. Okay. Almost there. I have to do is just survive now. Okay, yeah, I have enough. Okay, just survive. Okay, we did it. First try. Let's go. Alright, actually got it first try that time. Definitely did no cut. Definitely just losing your mind. Not me. The library map. Oh, I see. See the exits? They're right across from one another. Straight path. Wait, where? Oh. Exits. Okay. So I guess he could have been over here. If Shadow walked down this straight path, there's a way Espio and Shadow couldn't have seen one another. Looks like you have a looks like you have to point out where exactly on the map you mean. Where could Espio have been for Shadow to not see him? Okay. Espio... What are these? Are these bookshelves? Well, if it's straight across right here, I would say over here, no? Interesting. That's where I was sitting reading my book. Likely. I can second this. When I returned from the saloon car, Espio was in the same spot. I confirmed it then. You see, Shadow and Espio couldn't have seen one another from this spot because the bookcase is on the way. There's no way Shadow could have seen Espio or vice versa. It makes a lot of sense why you never mentioned Shadow's return, Espio. There's just no way you would have seen it. I apologize for losing my cool back there. I felt like I was grasping despite telling the truth, but I'm glad you all believe me now. Your alibi isn't the most isn't the most airtight, but I have no further points. Thank you both for answering all your questions. We did it! Another pair of alibis validated. Alright, too many locked doors to worry about, but I'm glad everything straightened itself out in the end. Well, I'm exhausted. I'm gonna crash here for a bit. These chairs are so comfy. Likewise, I could use a breather. Sadly, our work isn't done. I have plenty of questions for Rouge, and especially Shadow. Oh, I see. Oh, it seems the door to the next car is open. Amy must have kept it open when she passed through earlier. Then, that's our cue to leave. See you later, Vector and Espio. Give him a hack, and if you need any meat chopped up, say the word. I'll keep my poetry sharp for you both. A murder is on the loose, while doors keep getting locked. Tick, tick, tock goes the clock, while our heroes are in the caboose. At this point, I'm feeling pretty confident in our detective abilities. We're really doing this. Come on, Emilio. Let's see what's next. Coming. Alright. I'm going to leave it there for right now. I think I have enough recording edited together. Episode 2 for the murder of Sonic the Hedgehog. I believe I can do the next... Is it 3 carts? We got through the microwave room. We got to the dining room. The saloon. And now we're done with the library. The next 3 carts I will do in the next episode.